He has been sharing with us. Such a fascinating man. This is Alan Roderick Jones. He's worked on the sets of some of the biggest movies of our time. So from the movies to the stars, to the traveling, to the experiences that you've had. Just an incredibly interesting man. So he's gonna share some stories with us for the next half hour. So a pleasure to have you here. We are starting out our show with the Art Nouveau art glass table lamp. Limited edition, created for you. Every single detail of this lamp is done for you by hand. You're looking at 330 pieces of handcrafted glass with 24 cabochons in a double light lamp. Isn't it beautiful?
Well, it's exquisite because if you look at it and I turn it, you see that every single piece of glass is different.
Yeah.
It's been handcrafted, made in the way that it was made years ago by Tiffany in his company. And this young man, Tiffany, loved painting. He loved drawing.
Yeah. And
at the age of 18, he was mentored by George Innes, who was one of my favorite American landscape artists, because I was at art school too, at the same time, not at the same time, but at the same age as he was. And he then went to Paris and fell in love with the glass that he saw and the panels that he saw.
Okay.
And the cabochons. See these little circles?
Beautiful.
These are called cabochons, and they're like little jewels. And they're flat on the back, but they're domed. And I have one here that you can look at. And they're so beautiful. And in all his work and all his pieces, he started to put these in. And he had a relationship with a glass company who really helped him to bring different colors into his glass.
Aren't those beautiful? So these are all hand set into this beautiful lamp. And like you said, this is gonna be your unique piece of art. This lamp is not going to be the same as the next because each piece is individually handcrafted for you. So very, very limited. We're so honored to have this for you at $149.95, and that's a price break today. We're shipping this to you for free for only $29.99 on your charge card. We love to bring this, especially the holiday season, because what a great giftable opportunity for an art collector, or just to have that beautiful piece that becomes the focal point when you walk into a room.
Well, they are. In actual fact, I looked at, when I first saw my first piece of Tiffany, I was about 18. My aunt took me to an antique store. And I saw this piece and I thought, my God, this is like an impressionist artist. Who is this aunt? And she told me, and I touched it. She said, don't touch this thing.
Don't touch the art,
this is so expensive. And it goes for hundreds of thousands.
Right.
But when you look at these, and they're inspired by his work, and they have great value, and that value can grow as longer that you have it.
Oh my gosh,
and they have these beautiful bronze bases. Well, not real bronze, but they're finished like bronze. They're metal. Well, and they come in different colors and tones, and they have the different details on them.
I love that it has the pull chains as well. This is a double light, so you have the chain that operates each one of those. Remember, this lamp has 330 pieces of gorgeous hand-placed glass and 24 of the most stunning cabochons. And when you see that the way that the light just comes through, the uniqueness of each one of these pieces of glass.
But if you put it by a window facing south.
Oh my gosh.
And it gets the sun moving during the course of the day from east to west. It just reflects through it. If you have a table or a piece of glass. I have one, not like this, but I have a lamp that's got glass in it. It's a period piece. And I just watch the transition of light during the course of the day.
Beautiful,
and
beautiful.
Especially when that golden light comes at sunset.
Gorgeous. I feel like if you have a TiffanyStyle